guys, for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my home essentials. I've taken a lot of time to kind of declutter and get rid of a lot of things and really realize what is important to me in my home, what I find is super essential, and these are things that I think you guys will love also. I will have everything that I talk about in today's video in the description box for you guys to check out. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. So for the first essential, I'm gonna go with coffee because for me, I drink at least 1 cup of coffee every single day. So having the items I need for the perfect cup of coffee is super essential, especially in my home. I've gone back and forth with all different types of coffee makers and whatnot to see what is the best way for me to brew my coffee in the morning. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. Also super excited because today's video is sponsored by Peet's Coffee, and I am a huge fan of Peet's. I absolutely love their coffee. So I'm super excited to talk to you guys about their single origin coffee subscription, which just makes getting really good quality coffee at your doorstep super easy, and I absolutely love it. So with this single origin series subscription, you'll basically get to explore different unique flavors from the world's best coffee regions. They're all roasted by hand and then they're delivered to you once a month. So if you guys didn't know, Peet's is basically the original craft coffee that started the coffee revolution. I'm a huge fan of their coffee. It's just really tasty in my opinion. And basically with this subscription, every single month you will receive a unique coffee from around the world. This is a medium roast, and as I showed you guys, I have my little setup where I can make a 1 cup of coffee with this. Super easy, super quick, very efficient, very low waste as well. So that's kind of something that I wanted to have as well when it came to making my coffee every day. I was like, I love my Peet's coffee. I have to have it every morning, sometimes every morning and afternoon, but how can I make it super efficient where I'm not wasting a lot of stuff and I'm just making the 1 cup? So that is where the other items come in. So I'm showing you guys the Peet's coffee from Brazil, which was super delicious, but for the month of August, you're actually going to be getting the Ethiopian Fancy, which is also just as delicious as this coffee. So this is pretty much all I've been using to make my coffee along with my Peet's. So I did get the grounded coffee, but it does come in whole beans as well. So I just put the coffee in here, and then I just do like a pour over, and it works super easy. It comes with a mug, so all of this is also super easy to clean. It's dishwasher safe. I get my perfect cup of coffee without even having to leave my home. So if you guys want to head on over to Peet's.com, you guys can get fresh coffee beans roasted to order, delivered straight to your doorstep. You can also use the code NEWSUB30, and they're going to be giving you guys 30% off of your first order. Of course, shipping is always free with the subscriptions anyways, so I think it's a really great deal. You're getting such amazing, just fresh, great quality coffee at your doorstep, so I would highly recommend it. This is what I've been drinking every single day. And then the next item goes hand in hand with the whole coffee theme. I also have been using this kettle. Now I've had kettles before, but I've never had one where you're able to just like set the temperature. I waited for a while before I got this because it was more of a splurge item, but since this is something that needs to be stored on my counter, I thought that just the overall aesthetic of it was so nice. So it actually has a plate that goes on the bottom, and that is where you can turn the knob and you can set to what temperature you want the hot water to brew. So again, this is perfect with my little pour over cup and my Peet's coffee. That is pretty much my go-to, like I said, every morning, sometimes even in the afternoon. It just makes everything so much easier, especially when you know exactly what temperature. It kind of freshly brews that coffee and it gets like the nice flavoring that you want when it's at the right temperature. And something that I really like about this is the actual handle here does not get hot. So even though this may go up to like 200 degrees in here, you're able to just like grab it and you don't experience the handle being hot. I've had other kettles before where I did have that issue when I was using the kettle. So definitely something to think about. They also make these in white. I think it's just a great purchase. I'm obviously gonna have this for a while. It's an essential piece, and I like the fact that it's the size that it is. Again, I'm never like making more than like 1 or 2 cups at a time, so I don't need like a huge kettle on my countertop. This is like perfect size. Again, one of my coffee essentials. Next, 2 other things that are pretty much kitchen essentials for me I'm going to talk about now. So the first one are these coasters, and I definitely wanted to include these as an essential because I realized just the other day how long I have had these, which is kind of crazy to think about. So I've actually had these from the moment when I first moved out of the house, which is just crazy. I've had these for like 7 years. The entirety pretty much of me like being on YouTube, I've had these. So these are the Anthropologie like geode crystal little coasters, and they come in a bunch of different colors. There's a very nice variety, but just knowing that they're that good of quality, I bought a set, I believe, of like 10 at the time. I've only lost one, and it fell on carpet and it broke, which was very interesting to me, but I've dropped these on the hardwood and nothing has happened. They're just really great quality. They're super just really gorgeous, and they have like all these details on them. So it's definitely something to think about if investing in nicer pieces like this that you're gonna have all the time. I did go with like the white and cream set just because I figured these would be able to match in anywhere, and as you can see, I've had them moving, I think 3 different places that I've lived since then. I've had these, so definitely an essential, especially if you're gonna have hot coffee. You want to put it on this just to protect the surfaces of your furniture. And then the next thing that I have just been eyeing all over Instagram, everyone had these, and I was just looking at them and I'm like, they're so cute, I really want to buy them. And then I went over to a friend's house and she had these and they were such good quality. I was like, I have to buy them, and she kind of convinced me to get them right then and there, and I'm so happy I did because, like I said, they're a cute cup, and usually when you find cute glass cups like this, the quality just isn't there. I have a few, you know, different glasses that I bought from other places that break very easily, but these are seriously like super thick, such high quality, and then they have this like gorgeous design on them. So this is the taller version, and then I do think they make like a smaller version as well, which I might pick up a set of those just to match, but super good to like invest in like really nice, good quality glassware. So this is definitely a top on my list for essentials. The next things that I want to talk about are all about like air quality as well as home fragrance. So first I wanted to talk about, I finally started getting into real plants. I still have my faux plants. I still love them. I think they're great for like styling things, taking photos, very low maintenance also. But as you guys can see, I do have some real greenery now. And it's just really great to have greenery around your space. It adds a nice pop of color. If you're like me, I really don't like to decorate with much color. So this is like a pop of color without it being color, as well as they're really good for the air quality in your home. So that is something that I found has been a huge essential to me. Currently I have 6 plants now, and I think I'm probably gonna make it 10 within the next few weeks. There's some other ones that I've been eyeing to get. This one that I'm showing you guys here, I think is a great starter plant because it is such low maintenance. It's the first one that I got, and I'm honestly not that much of a green thumb. Like, I have killed every single plant I've had up until now, and this one is, again, just low maintenance, doesn't need much light, water it once a week, and you guys could see the difference. I should have taken a before picture, but it has grown so much, and I've only had it for a few weeks now, so I definitely think that that is a good first starter plant if you're just trying to get into plants. The next thing that I've been really into is home fragrance and really investing in better quality home fragrance as well as fragrances that kind of go together. So this has been like my go-to combination. This is from PF Candle Co. This is the Amber and Moss. This is one of my favorite scents, but I find that it pairs so nicely with the Aroma Lavender Vanilla. So I will just kind of diffuse this in my main living area in my little diffuser that I love, and then I will have this kind of as like a bathroom candle scent, and just having both of those together just creates such a nice smelling fragrance in the home. I wouldn't say these are, you know, those aromatherapy scents that like give you energy or are good for sleeping. These are just great scents to have to make your home smell nice. So this is kind of a great combination just to have in your home, just as a great fragrance, just to make it smell nice, or after cooking, or if you're having people over. I definitely would highly recommend this little combination here. I have other scents that I love for like going to sleep and stuff, and I can do a whole video on like home fragrance and scents if you guys want me to in the future. And then also to go with my candle, you guys know if you watch my channel, I've talked about this so much, so I'm not going to say much about it other than everyone needs one of these. It's a little electric lighter. You just charge it with a USB. It lights your candles. Again, another great thing to have. You only need one of these. You don't need to go through a ton of lighters and be wasteful and just have those. You can just have one of these, forever and you can just charge it. I think it's super awesome, and again, it's very affordable as well. And then lastly, I've talked about these before also, but I think they're great. I think everyone needs them in their home if they're trying to be less wasteful. Also, you can just refill these with soap, lotions, whatever you're using. You can even make your own soaps and lotions, conditioner, shampoo, whatever you want to put in these. I just feel like they're great, and you can buy like bigger bottles of the soaps and just again not have so many small containers and be wasteful in that sense. I love that these are amber glass and matte black. So those are all of my home essentials. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have everything in the description box down below, along with the Pete's single origin coffee subscription information for you guys to check out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!